Welcome to our video on the top 10 travel scams targeting Americans in 2025. As travel resumes and more people venture abroad, it's crucial to stay informed and protect yourself from the schemes that prey on unsuspecting tourists. In this video, we'll explore the most common scams that travelers may encounter, from fake tour operators to deceitful currency exchanges. Stay tuned as we unveil valuable tips to help you travel smart and avoid these traps while exploring the world. Let's dive in. 1. Fake tour operators. It's shocking how easily even experienced travelers can fall into the trap of fake tour operators in 2025. These scammers create enticing websites and social media ads that boast breathtaking tours, exclusive experiences, and unbeatable prices. Once payment is made, often up front, the so-called operator disappears or provides false contact details, leaving travelers stranded and disappointed. The Better Business Bureau revealed a 30% increase in complaints about fake tour operators since 2023, and the trend shows no sign of slowing down. Many victims only realize the scam when they arrive at the meeting point and find nothing but confusion. Genuine traveler reviews and official tourism boards rarely mention these operators, which should be a warning sign. To protect themselves, Americans are urged to cross-check companies across multiple reputable review platforms and avoid paying via unsecured methods like wire transfers or cash apps. 2. Currency exchange scams. Currency exchange scams are catching more American tourists than ever, especially in busy travel hubs and border towns. Fake currency exchange booths lure in travelers with flashy signs promising no commission or best rates in town, but the reality is far from the promise. The Federal Trade Commission noted a 25% rise in complaints about currency exchange scams in 2024, with many victims receiving counterfeit notes or being charged hidden fees. Scammers may even use sleight of hand to swap genuine bills for fakes once the transaction is underway. Some booths operate for just a few days before vanishing without a trace. To stay safe, travelers should only exchange money at official banks, airport kiosks, or ATMs located inside secure buildings. If a deal feels rushed or a rate seems too good to be true, it probably is. 3. Accommodation scams. Booking a dream stay can quickly turn into a nightmare with the rise of accommodation scams. Fraudsters create fake listings on popular booking sites, using stolen photos and phony reviews to look legitimate. In 2025, the FBI reported Americans lost over $1.5 million to these scams, a stark increase from previous years. Victims often arrive at their destination only to find the property doesn't exist, is already occupied, or is vastly different from the online description. Some scammers even use urgency tactics, claiming high demand to rush travelers into paying deposits. To reduce risk, experts recommend confirming the listing on several platforms, using only secure payment methods, and avoiding off-platform communication. If hosts try to move conversations or payments outside the official website, it should raise a red flag. 4. The free gift scam. The free gift scam is thriving in popular tourist areas, where street vendors or performers approach unsuspecting Americans with what appears to be a friendly gesture, offering a bracelet, flower, or trinket for free. Once the item is in the tourist's hand or on their wrist, the tone quickly changes. Aggressive demands for payment and even threats of calling the authorities can leave travelers feeling pressured and embarrassed. Reports in 2025 showed a 40% increase in this scam at major attractions. What makes this scam so effective is its use of social pressure and surprise. To avoid falling victim, travelers should politely decline unsolicited gifts and keep moving, even if the offer seems harmless at first. 5. Taxi scams. Taxi scams continue to plague Americans in cities around the globe. Unscrupulous drivers may refuse to use the meter, claim it's broken, or take unnecessarily long routes to inflate the fare. Sometimes, drivers collaborate with other scammers, leading tourists to overpriced shops or hotels where they receive kickbacks. The International Association of Transportation Regulators has tracked a 20% rise in complaints about taxi scams in major cities worldwide for 2025. Travelers can protect themselves by using official taxi stands, verifying the driver's credentials, and insisting on meter usage. Rideshare apps also provide a safer alternative, as they track routes and display fares up front. 6. ATM skimming. ATM skimming remains a serious concern for Americans in 2025, and scammers are using increasingly sophisticated devices that are nearly invisible to the untrained eye. These devices, attached to ATM machines, copy card information and capture pins, allowing thieves to drain bank accounts without a trace. The Financial Crimes Enforcement Network noted a 15% rise in ATM skimming incidents since 2023. Skimmers may target ATMs located in poorly lit or isolated areas. Experts advise travelers to use machines inside banks and to cover the keypad when entering their PIN. Regularly checking bank accounts for unfamiliar transactions is also vital to catching fraud early. 7. Pickpocketing. Pickpocketing is as old as travel itself, but 2025 has seen a new wave of organized pickpocket gangs operating in tourist hotspots. The National Association of Travel Agents reported a 30% surge in pickpocketing incidents, with teams often working in groups to distract and confuse their targets. Common tactics include bumping into travelers, asking for directions, or creating a commotion to divert attention. Wallets, phones, and passports are frequent targets. Keeping valuables in a money belt or an inside pocket, and being especially alert in crowds, can make all the difference. Some travelers even use decoy wallets to trick would-be thieves. 8. The accidental purchase scam. In the accidental purchase scam, vendors claim a tourist has implicitly agreed to buy a product or service, sometimes as simple as sitting at a cafe, taking a photo, or accepting a sample. When the tourist tries to refuse, vendors turn aggressive, sometimes even threatening to call the police or involve bystanders. In 2025, consumer protection agencies saw a 35% increase in this type of report, especially in markets and busy squares. The best defense is to be clear and assertive, firmly refusing to pay for anything not explicitly requested. If the situation escalates, involving local authorities or seeking assistance from nearby businesses can help. 9. Online rental scams. The popularity of vacation rentals has given rise to a new breed of online rental scams, where fake listings are posted on otherwise legitimate sites. Scammers lure in travelers with beautiful photos and low prices, request a deposit, and then vanish once payment is made. The American Hotel and Lodging Association estimated that victims lost around $2 million to these scams in 2024. Red flags include listings without reviews, hosts unwilling to communicate through the rental platform, or pressure to pay via wire transfer. Always confirm property details, read past guest reviews, and never send money outside the booking system. 10. Travel insurance scams. Travel insurance scams are becoming more devious as criminals take advantage of travelers' desire for peace of mind. Fake insurers or fraudulent brokers advertise comprehensive policies that either do not exist or fail to provide real coverage. Some even promise coverage for pre-existing conditions, only to deny claims when needed. In 2025, the Insurance Information Institute recorded a 20% jump in complaints about travel insurance scams. Americans are advised to stick with well-known insurance companies, read the policy details carefully, and check for licensing or accreditation before purchasing any travel coverage.